A crash and an arrest resulted in a big drug bust just after midnight. News Channel 3 senior reporter John Palmentary was on the scene. And John, this pursuit started in Carpinteria but wound into Santa Barbara and Montecito.
It's still a mess out here on Coast Village Road at the corner of Hermosillo with a lot of splintered wood from the crash scene we saw at 1 o'clock this morning. George Jolly crashed his car here and then took off running into a neighborhood. He clearly did not want to be caught. He's out of Hollywood. He has an arrest warrant out of Los Angeles. And the sheriff's department says by the time they found him hiding nearby and put him into handcuffs, the vehicle they found here was loaded with drugs.
So this just started as a routine traffic stop. The deputy noticed that this individual was speeding, pulled him over, talked to him, realized he didn't have any identification, didn't have any paperwork.
A traffic stop just after midnight in Carpinteria ended with a violent crash 10 miles away and a major drug bust. Suspect George Jolly did not stop long. He took off and led sheriff's deputies on a high-speed chase into Santa Barbara and Montecito.
And I remember hearing sirens immediately, like within seconds on the spot.
An eyewitness said the car crashed at the hairpin Hermosillo exit onto Coast Village Road, shredding shrubs along the way.
It startled me, certainly, when I heard it, and I, jumped up and ran over.
From the crash scene here, which shattered this irrigation building, the suspect jumped out of his wrecked car and ran right through a nearby shopping center and into a neighborhood behind Vaughn's where he hid in a shed.
Thankfully, we had a sheriff's canine unit, very experienced, that was able to track down the suspect who was hiding in a shed.
And inside the car, a load of drugs.
When deputies searched his vehicle, they found 6 pounds of methamphetamine. They found heroin, cash, drug paraphernalia. They also discovered that he had a warrant out for his arrest out of LA County for drug sales and possession.
The street was closed for hours while the vehicle was searched and the wreckage was cleaned up. Jolly faces a long list of crimes from this pursuit, including evading an officer and multiple felony drug sales and possession charges. And here in the Santa Barbara area and neighboring Montecito, residents were alerted to all this because of all the wailing sirens early this morning, but they also got a reverse 911 call to be on the lookout of someone possibly going in and out of backyards or hiding in the area. Live from the scene in Santa Barbara on Coast Village Road, the scene of the crash and the arrest of a suspected drug dealer, I'm John Palmentary, News Channel 3.